Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings. I pray that all is well and you all are in the best of health and spirits. It is your sister, Denise Renee Muhammad, your aromatherapist, and my brother Sean Ali of Supreme Health and Wellness. We're coming on today for another episode of the Health and Wellness Power Hour. And today, our topic is growing young after 50. Growing young after 50. So
Mm,
go ahead and share the video.
mm,
Share the video. Sharing is caring.
mm.
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Sean. How are you?
Well, like my salam, dear sister. Everything is good.
Oh,
Everything is good. I can't
praises
complain.
be to
Yeah, I
Allah.
can't. I can't complain.
Right, right.
I be
Yes.
trying to be more professional with our show, but it's hard because I'm like a little kid again. So you gotta.
Oh, that's all. It's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Everybody loves the energy, so
yeah.
no complaints over here.
Right.
Peace and blessings, Brother Kenneth X.
Mm.
Gross. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in, brother. This is an exciting topic. Well, most of everybody. Most people, if you're not 50, you might want to be 50 one day, so it's like it's a preventative as well as a reversal,
Right,
because if you're already 50, it's something it is not too late.
right,
If you aren't 50, it's not too early. So, right, because you don't want to get, especially for those of us that's already at that number. You don't want to get to the number and then be like, oh man, let me start doing it, because
right,
you it's not too late, but we can cause some damage that some of it might take surgery to overcome. You know what I mean? Like, we can put the body in such a state where I can't repair you.
disrepair.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
state of disrepair.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So, what are some things that people can do right now if they are not in that 50 range or are in that 50 range to grow younger?
Well, first of like with anything, it starts with your mind. So, you have to want to
Absolutely.
do it, and then, it's your body follows you, so as a man thinketh, so is he, but
Right.
it's not just feel, because it's the condition of my cells. So it's not just a mindset. It's not just a feeling. It's not just saying, okay, I feel good today. It's being young again. It's putting the condition of our cells
Right.
back to the adolescence, back to that puberty.
Right. And that reminds me of that verse in the Bible, be ye as a little child in order
Mhm.
to into the kingdom of heaven. So that's kind of like set yourself in heaven at once while you live.
Because it's a mindset.
Right.
But if you don't play, how you gonna be a young again? We look at the things that separate the youth from the old. There are lists. Flexibility, the youth have more of that. Mobility, the youth, balance,
Right.
coordination. These are things that we look at that separate the youth from the old, and okay, how so it's the condition of my cells, it's my physicality, not just my mindset. Because
Right.
these are physical things that separate a a young body from an old body. You'll hear, oh, my back, I can't, I'm stiff, I'm this. You know what I mean? Because
Yes,
it's
sir.
not number related, it's wear and tear related. It's the amount of damage I've done to myself in 50 years. Playing basketball, playing football, working that desk job, working, not exercising. But we can do things that hurt ourselves. As a
Right.
child, we overcome it. You get in your 40s and 50s, man. Your elbow start hurting from when you fell down when you were 16. Son of
Right.
a.
Yes,
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
those aches that you didn't have before.
Like those basketball players. We see
Right.
them after they retire. Man, the football players, they can barely walk, some of them, because of what they've done to their body at a certain stage. Okay, now all of us, almost all of us have some type of wear and tear. The That's the difference, is what wear and tear we have. The common denominator is how the body works. Your body works just like mine. So your set the processes that my cells go through, yours go through. You know what I mean? So the repair process is the same for everybody because it's the cellular. We're going to a cellular level.
Right.
And
Right.
so if we're looking, like I say, flexibility, right? Mobility. They say mobility and quality of life go hand in hand. The more mobile you are, the better quality of life you have. The less mobile you are, the
The
less
less.
quality. Right.
Right.
Because nobody wants to spend time taking care of somebody. It's going to be some neglect because I have my own life to take care of. So I can't always answer when you call.
Right.
Right. We got balance. Right. These are the things that you can't buy when you get 50. We can't buy these things. This is a hip replacement, back replacement, ankle replacement,
Knee replacement.
knee replacement. Right. Yeah. I was on this list. I'm not making fun of nobody.
Right.
I have pictures, I have doctor records. Man, the only difference is when you're if you're late 50s and younger, most of the replacements aren't permanent. So every 2-3 years or so, you might have to come in and get it done, a new hip, a new knee. So if you're young, they don't want to do these operations on you because they don't want you to have a lifetime of operations.
Right.
So they usually wait until you're late in life. Well, if I do your hip, you ain't got but 2 years left anyway. So you ain't gonna we don't have to do replacements. But that's how they look at those joints, because I was there. So in my 20s, they like, it's nothing we can do. But I had an upper door. I'm getting steroid shots. I got high level painkillers, muscle relaxants.
To look at you now, it's hard to see that.
I don't even remember. I'm sitting here trying to remember all the damage. I've been, because once you change the flow, because your cells are either on a trajectory of your death or a trajectory of your life. So we have, when you're looking at aging, it's revolving around senescence. This is when the cell becomes damaged or irreparable, but the body can't go through apoptosis to program the death to get rid of it. So it can make a brand new one. So senescence is not cellular death. It's because the cell can still do its job, but it's no life in it. So the hair is gray. It's still being hair. Right? It's still big. You got the bumps and pimples. The skin is still being the skin. Yes. You feel me? Through psoriasis and all. But these are examples of what could be under senescence. The cell can still function, but it can't reproduce life. So it's just waiting for that event that causes it to finally die.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So this is where 50 and over, this is what this world would tell you, this is irreversible. Woo! But Brother Sean Ali is standing before you. Oh my God. I'm standing before you,
living
man.
proof.
I could barely take a shower. I've ruined
Wow.
relationships because I looked good, but I was no good on my physical. I could barely walk. I couldn't walk around the grocery store for years,
Wow.
man. I'm telling you, I had so many knee braces in my collection. The sport one, the regular. I always wore a knee brace. The only time I took it off was to get in the shower, and all the time I didn't want to do that because I mean, that
That's
ain't even, yeah. That's not dealing with the bad heart I was born with.
right. Wow.
That killed me when I was 19. So right, I'm telling you, 16. It just so happened that my doctor was a Chinese doctor, and he dealt with Chinese traditional holistic medicines.
Mm-hmm.
So my back has been messed up since I think I was born that way, because as a youth I've always had to go to the doctors. So
Right.
I mean, he used to hook electrodes up to my back, give me I'm there 15, 14,
That
15,
is
16. I'm sitting there and I'm going through things that late in life things. But like I said, so I'm an
right.
expert on this subject. Listen to it.
Like you're not talking from theory or reading out of a book, or
no,
you living proof, living witness.
because they told me there was nothing they could do. It's
Right.
surgery or some type of muscle relaxant, painkiller. That was it. That is, it's certain injuries are different than diseases and sicknesses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, injuries, it's only so much you can do as far as an injury to a body, and depending on that part, it might be surgical. You know, but like I
Yeah.
said, their surgery is butchery. They leaving stuff in scar tissue, this. So most of their surgeries, you come out work. It's so many people be like, I wish I never had the surgery.
Right.
You know what I mean? They live it. My mother, she had a back. They left scar tissue in dealing with her spine, and it causes her scar tissue is the worst thing that they can make, because that's painful. That's keeping your body in a state of stress. And to this day, she tell man, I wish I've never had the surgery,
Wow. I
because
bet.
you know, this is when we are looking at what reverses this, right? What
Mhm.
gives the body what it needs? The main thing, if you ask somebody in their 80s and 90s, what can I do? They'll tell you keep moving. They'll tell you to keep moving. So motion is the one thing that we decrease in as we increase in number, right? And it's
Right.
not always because of laziness. We start to acquire things. I got a car now. So now I'm driving most of the places I'm going. You feel me?
Right.
So and that's some of the factors, jobs and other things, but we're not moving. And this is the first law of the universe,
Yes, sir. Motion.
right? Number two is order. So when we exercise, we're moving the body on purpose, on focus, with a reason to improve, not just to make money or to do something, but to improve the body. So this gives us order to our motion, because your body, your cells are already in motion. See, even
Yes.
if you aren't moving, your cells are moving, the atoms are moving, because that's the first law of, that's what they are created under, motion, right?
Right.
So when we exercise And we train the body to move on purpose, with focus, with determination, with the purpose of improving, strengthening the body. See, we put that will, right? Because as a man thinketh, so is he. So we put that will and that intention
Yes.
into which is the exercise, and it gives that order to our motion. So now, not just the motion that we are traveling in, but the motion of ourselves. See,
Right.
so you're spinning them up, you speed them up. Oh, look, they stop them. So this is why when you have lean muscle mass, like, you have something called the resting metabolic rate. And that's when you're sitting still, and that's the energy conversion rate happening in your body when you're sitting still. When you have lean muscle mass, your resting metabolic rate is extremely higher than any other muscle or tissue composition. You're burning energy. You sitting. This is sitting still, man. Good.
Right.
That means your cellular rotation, your atomic rotation is increased just by you changing your muscular tissue, right? Improving it, strengthening it.
Right.
So now the material or the energy that comes from that. Oh man, listen to me. It ain't just building your muscles, because everything is energy. And sister, you can jump in anytime, right?
Yes.
So, go ahead.
And when you were talking about the cells, that's what I wanted to share. Is about the essential oils.
Go ahead.
And how fast they work. I want to show this.
Oh yeah. That you sent me. Yes. Please get that in.
It says, how quickly do oils work? When inhaling essential oils, the molecules reach the brain within 22 seconds. When applying topically, before the end of 2 minutes, it will be found in the bloodstream. And at the close of 20 minutes, every cell in the entire body will have been affected. Every cell in your body. And that is amazing. You can't get that from food. You don't get that from drinking teas or anything. Only essential oils work like that, and they go to the cells within 20 minutes. Every cell in your body is affected.
Wow.
And they raise the energy, they cleanse the cells, they have the antioxidants. Time stimulates the production of glutathione, the mother of antioxidants. So, all of this is working on the cells.
And that's where the fountain of youth is at.
Right. So y'all want to know why my skin is always popping?
Yeah. Come on now.
Why I look way younger than what I am.
Right.
Yes, sir.
It's changing the condition of our cells. That's what we are made out of. We have been raised, we don't have, we say we can't see it, so that's what we want. The tools that affect our cells in that high vibrational way, so we can break through that senescence, that what would on this way to cellular death,
Right.
Because like I said, this world said it's irreversible, but it's your body. You're 90% striated muscle. That means you're 90% voluntary muscle. That means you voluntary. Come on, man. We are in control. We forgot. We've been erased. We forgot. It's been taken out of us, and all of these other type of outside forces and external happenings. where we don't recognize and understand how much control we have over our own bodies. Because you don't, like we say, there is no aging process. It's the condition of your cells. That's what you're looking at. That's what they call the aging process. We
Right.
control that by what we do or don't do. You know what I mean? So when we're looking at everything being energy, that's where, like the oils, that's not, energy is two, you got two categories. You got at rest and you got action. That moves something, right? And at rest is nothing. Comes from it's potential. So you potentially have everything over here, but because you are at rest, nothing is happening. But as soon as you get up and you move, because the first law of the universe is motion. So, and that's kinetic. That's moving. So when you move, that's when you have everything. All of the different forms of energy, from sound to sight to light, those are all energies in movement. Sound is energy moving. I hear it. Light is energy moving. I see it. The wind is energy. I feel it. Everything is energy. So when we get up and we move and we exercise and move more than we sit, we put ourselves in the cycle of life. We put our cells in that cycle, and we give them the energy that they need. Man, I'm telling you, not that trying to get swole and this and that. No, we're talking creating lean, mean muscle mass, that God body.
Right.
Putting your body to where it's creating energy without you, even when you are sitting still. See, that's gonna see now. So when you at that desk job, your body doesn't hurt you don't hurt yourself as much because you've created a body that even when you sit still, your resting metabolic rate is increased. So your body is alive, it's active.
Right.
So it can handle more of a sit still desk job than if you don't have that muscle composition. You know what I mean? You sleep, you start to exercise, you automatically you start to look better, you start to look younger, you start to have more, and you know what I mean? Like
more endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People be like, "Hey, you doing something? You working out? What you doing?"
Yes, sir. Awesome.
You got another oil for us? Because that glutathione is amazing too, man. We definitely, because these are things built in, man. To help your cells to clean up, antioxidant.
Yes, lemon oil. Great for detoxing. Bottle of sunshine in a bottle. Yes, it's very cleansing, antibacterial, all of that. And it helps the liver function better.
Definitely need that growing old.
Right.
Definitely need to cleanse that liver, man.
Yes.
It'd be so weird. I be seeing like these 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds be like making these videos, be like, yeah, detox. And it makes me think like, this is how fast we pollute our bodies. We did the same thing. We're just older where we are either cleaning it up or has cleaned it up or whatever. But it's like, I be seeing them like, yeah, I'm drinking this detox. And I'm like, you're a baby. And you are like, wow, man, we are killing ourselves faster and faster.
It's like you born into toxicity, and then depending on the way the mother cared for herself.
Yes.
Like you come
Yes.
out toxic.
Hey, and you know what I also noticed, right?
Yes,
When
sir.
we are like 13 to 16, right? What's one of the main things we trying to be?
Grown.
Okay. come,
Trying to be grown.
come on, listen now. Look, yeah, look. Okay. Okay, so what do? At 13, some younger than that, but I'm just trying to, I don't want to even go there. I
Right.
just want, you know what I mean? But what do? Like, this is the mindset, right? So this
Right.
is your thought process. We know the thoughts produce the actions, right? So when you coming into, you're just experiencing life, but you at this age, because nobody teaches us how long we live.
Right.
So at 13, you starting to think you got them. I'm grown. So the actions, you starting to act grown. Sit your grown ass down. Girl, your fast ass, the girls, y'all wear the lipsticks and do sneak. I don't know what girls do. Well, yes, I do, because my daughter, boy, her, she has friends that wear lipstick and makeup. So she knows that's not what we do. But one day she came home with it on, and she had came home with perfume. So I'm like, where do you get that from? Like,
Right.
but when you think you're grown and your actions are that of a grown person, your body is going to respond.
Right.
Your cells, we make our cells grow old. We skip childhood.
Yes.
We
And
get
then when
50.
you trying to get back to it.
Oh, praise it. Listen.
Praise be to
So
you.
when you are, Islam is mathematics, is if 2 plus 2 is 4 and I want to get back to 0, I go 2 minus 2.
Right.
Okay, so if this is how I got to being old, because it's not an aging process, it's my lifestyle choices.
Mhm.
So at a young age, I had the lifestyle choice that I wanted to be grown. So I started to act grown. Next thing
Right.
I know, my body is grown and I don't know how to make it stop. I don't want to be grown no more.
Right. That's why we say preventative. Take preventative measures. It's easier to prevent than reverse. You know.
Hey, now if you're going to reverse it, you're in your 50s, 60s, right? So the
Right.
mindset is not to be grown, it's to be young. But we don't do the actions of young people. See, we in the gym, young people are in the gym, they outside tussling in the grass, climbing trees, picking up
Right.
bugs. What's that? See, we not doing what. See, when you're young, you are doing what grown people do. You dressing like them, talking like them, acting like them, walking like them, right? So when
Right.
we are young, so now we want to reverse that. I got the mindset, but now I need to get those actions, man. I need to go outside where youth is outside.
Yes.
Youth is out because my mama used to lock the door 10, 11, 12 o'clock. Y'all outside and don't come back until dinner time. The
Right.
door is locked.
Right. No running in and out. Definitely.
No, no, no. Now we might have got the first couple running, but when that second running in and out, Oh, the door's locked. Y'all niggas ain't coming back in here no more. Nah, we be at the door. Mom, I'm thirsty. The hose. Get the get the hose.
Right. See, back
So
then you could drink from the water hose.
we ate mud pies. Most children have eaten bugs, dirt, the things that an adult probably would tell them not to eat. But
Right.
it's not that we were dumb or fearless. Plants grow in the dirt, and that's where the vitamins and minerals are at.
Hmm.
You feel me? Like the
Yes.
youth is outside. The mud bath, it's rich people that will fly all over the earth just to get in a mud bath of particular pieces of
Soil.
earth.
Yes, sir.
We ain't got the actions of we don't want to play, man. We go outside, we don't even got on play clothes. You you can you ain't even prepared to get dirty, sweaty, or nothing. You got on something that you just want to take some pictures and be like, okay, I'm outside. We ain't, or we go out and we sit. We're not. This is, I'm telling you, this is how you grow old. We
Yeah.
reverse it.
Right. Come as a child.
I'm trying to be living proof. I'm not done. Y'all catching me. Y'all catching me in motion, right? See, I got Sister Denise. You know how long I'm gonna live. I done told you.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm still a baby. Like I'm still learning and perfecting me to that in my own process. I'm not trying to overcome or heal. I'm just trying to get as healthy and strong as powerful as I can.
Possible.
Right.
Right.
I'm already there. If I stop now, I'm good. We can always do better because we learn more. You know what I mean? So if y'all still here with me next year, woo,
Yes, sir. We're trying to be
woo,
16
what?
again.
If I
Yes.
wasn't hurt these last 2, 3, because I hurt my shoulder. So if I never, then I had to it be immobile. So and that really caused me to
Oh,
go
okay.
through a lot of physical changes. I lost
Right.
and I got my body got terrible because I couldn't do nothing. Walking hurt. So now that I'm over that and I'm back to putting all praises due to Allah, man.
Into Allah.
That's all I gotta say.
Yes, sir. Awesome.
Do we have any
It's
questions today,
amazing.
sir?
No, I don't see any questions. If you all have any questions, thank you for tuning in, Brother Bilal, Brother Kenneth, Sister Soldier.
Hmm.
No, no questions right now.
I know. That sounds like an old name. That sounds like an old crew too.
Sister
I,
Soldier.
no, I'm saying the names, like the crew.
Oh,
Like
oh
those sound
yes,
like older people. Like I know
yes,
y'all is in our age group. Come on,
right.
man. Like yo, and as good as we can feel, as good as we can be, every health and wellness is an everyday thing. So I'm
Yes,
either getting better or worse every day. There's no in between. There's no staying the same. It's either
right.
I'm getting better or worse. Right?
Exactly.
So, and that's it's complete. We just want to show how fun and easy it is. I mean, yes, it's
Very easy, especially with the aromatherapy, the
come on
essential
now.
oils. All you have to do is take the top out. And I want to
Go
say
ahead.
and clarify because when you say oil, people automatically think of
Mm,
like coconut oil or baby
good
oil.
point. Good point. Good point. Good point. Good
It's
point.
not that type of oil. It's actually the essence of a plant. And
Good
so
point.
I guess for lack of a better word,
They
they
just
say
use oil.
essential oil.
Yeah.
But they are a living, it's a living substance. It vibrates, it has the highest frequency of anything known to man. It has a higher frequency than fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, herbs. It has the highest frequency. So if you want to your life, you want to increase your vibration, this is it, the essential oils.
Mm. I'm glad you said that too about the oil, because it's like, what's that, those heavier ones, they feel a little oily maybe,
Right,
but
oily. Yes.
they're mostly watery versus oily,
That's
if you were
right.
to describe them.
Yes, and like eucalyptus, if you put a drop in your hand, it literally almost evaporates when you rub your hand together. Versus a lavender, well, you can kind of see it looks kind of oily
Yeah.
after you rub your hands. So they have different constituents or different properties to them that cause them to do what they do. But it's not like vegetable oil, coconut oil,
Yeah,
olive
yeah, yeah,
oil,
yeah,
that type of
yeah.
oil.
You're
And then
not putting
some
it
of
in your
them
head.
have to be diluted with an oil so it won't burn, like oregano. That's considered a hot oil. Cinnamon is considered a hot oil because if you put it on your skin topically without diluting it with a carrier oil, like olive oil or coconut oil, it can burn. So you definitely, if you use them and don't know how to properly use them, reach out to me. I'm a certified aromatherapist, so you'll know which oils should be diluted or not.
Yeah, this is that vetiver. This is thick.
Oh yeah, that's a thick one.
Yeah, this is man. It's almost like you got to use a pen. Like you
Right.
can't even shake that thing out the bottle.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's even, yeah, like you said, it's hard to even drop out because it's so
Man, yes, yeah. I think that's what the instructions said, to use a pen,
a
like a
pen.
needle or something to get
Hmm.
it out. Yeah. But that's all you need too though. It ain't like you gotta get and dig out a whole,
Right.
like a dimes now, a drop. Because if you do
Yes.
more than a drop, sometimes you are overdoing it, and you can really, like,
Exactly.
the smell will be too empowering,
Too
or even
strong.
like the burning sensation. Like, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. These are active ingredients.
Yes, sir. And vetiver, that's a good one for if you have children that they consider hyper or ADHD.
Yeah, yeah.
It
I
calms
don't
them
think I
down.
like
It's,
the smell of that one.
yeah, it is strong. It's it's
That's a
different. It
what? It is. It
is
is. Yeah,
different.
yeah. That's my little kid. I got him
Your
laying all the
carrying
way
case.
around. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, 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 yeah. That vetiver is, yeah. It's like you say. It's definitely a unique flavor. It reminds me of a little bit of like the licorice type. Um,
Yes.
but not as quite, but it's similar to where it's like that distinct type aroma.
Smell.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So
No, like you say, when we looking at all of the things that we hear about that helps aging, or the getting healthy and this and that, as we get to 50 and over, we don't depend on food as much. Like, you
right.
look at those older people, they don't have big meals. They might eat a cracker, a bowl of soup. Let me get a slice of like,
Mhm.
they're not
The
food.
less they eat, the older you get, it seems the less you
Yes.
want to eat.
Yeah. Cause it's motion. They want to get up, move. Man, look, I just want
Yeah.
to be able to move from here to
Right.
there. So when we're looking from a research scientific perspective, okay, I'm interviewing these older people. Okay, what did you do, and what did you wish you could have done, and what didn't you do? So a
Mhm.
lot of them, they didn't exercise like they should have growing up. So once they got older, that's why you see these old people, they starting to exercise now. But if they had done it previously, they would have got to the same age, but in a better condition.
Better condition. Right.
Right. Right, right. So as we formulating, if you getting old, you got the mindset. We have to get those actions. You know that
Yes.
oil. Which one to help you get up and go? That peppermint.
Peppermint. Yes. Peppermint gives you that energy, clarity,
Smell like
satiety.
that. Smell like that ice cream. I mean the Christmas candy cane.
Right.
Man,
Sure does.
and it
Yes.
have it. That's what it reminds me of my childhood a lot.
Hmm.
With that, it definitely reminds me of the holiday. But
Yes.
it also makes you want to move, not in a way where it's like a violent move, but it makes
Right.
you like it
Alert. Like you
stimulates you.
want to get a yes. Yes, sir. And that's good to, inhale before you work out because it gives you more endurance.
Mhm,
When you inhale it and exhale, that menthol, it just opens up your nasals, your lungs.
mhm.
You take in more oxygen, you breathe deeper. So, yeah, help you move something.
And if you old, you need oxygen, or they gonna put it on you.
Right.
So don't think because you breathing now, because old people is breathing too, and I be seeing them walking with the little oxygen thing and got the thing loop
Yeah.
around their ears, and I'm like, hold up, you in the same room I'm in? How you like?
Right. Why do you need that? Yes,
hold
sir.
up, we in the same room. Like what the that peppermint will help your respiratory system function better to keep you
Mhm.
alive.
Right.
Come on, man. That's like CPR. That's like,
Yes,
come on, man. You
absolutely.
that one bottle will last you the rest of you unless you making stuff, you
Yeah,
know,
they last a long.
you
Like all
ain't
you literally need is a drop.
that's it. If you don't even just need a smell. Like you ain't
Right. Just take the top, especially with peppermint.
right,
Take the
right,
top off.
right. Yeah.
Absolutely. So
So
we
these
have,
are go ahead,
yeah,
sis.
go
I'm sorry.
ahead. No, we have everything we need, and it doesn't take a lot.
No, no. Only in our misunderstanding of life that we thought it took a lot. So that's why, younger, we eating these big meals, breakfast. Them older people aren't. They learned that I don't need all of that. So we want to understand this before we get to the breaking point
Hmm.
to make it easier to reverse the process. Because the deeper we go in, the deeper we got to pull ourselves out.
Exactly.
So we want to make it easier on ourselves, but it's never too late. And it's gonna be fun and easy no matter where you are at, man. This
Right.
is life, man. Life ain't. Oh, listen. If you ain't died, you ain't got nothing on me. Cause I fucking died. Excuse me. If you ain't died, you don't have nothing on me. And then once
Yes,
they
ma'am.
woke me up, they said, "It's nothing we can do for
Wow. And you
you." At
still
19,
here to tell it.
I'm still alive. Hey, I'm still alive. Hey, woo, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Praise be to Allah.
Definitely, all praises due to Allah. You
Yes,
know.
sir. Awesome, awesome. Well, this has been a good show.
Yes, yes, yes. We appreciate everybody that tuned in and listen, man. We try to have various topics, for our various things that we go through, but it's
Right.
all relative and it's all in the whole total package of our lifestyle. We
Mhm.
that's what it boils down to, it lifestyle choices. So we just want to present different ideas and choices. So when you go to decide, okay, oh, Sister Denise and aromatherapy will pop in your head. Brother
Right.
Sean and this will pop in your head. Because it's life. That's what life is, a series of choices.
That's it.
That's it.
It's all about choices.
The more you know, the better choices you can make for yourself.
Right. Absolutely. Perfect. On that note, with that being said, we like to thank you all for tuning in. And inshallah, tune in next week for another episode of the Health and Wellness Power Hour. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.